So my plan is to set up the hammock between that Corsican pine and that Corsican pine. Got to be careful because up there you got widow makers. There's plenty of dead wood, so we can cook some spam. And that's a beautiful beach. Look at that. Autumn time's the best. We've got to trample down this bracken and then string the hammock between these two trees. So let's get at that. Might just be enough. I haven't set it up before. Let's go and get the hammock. Even though it's coming into autumn, it's still bloody warm. Put the hat on, because I'm going bald, whatever. I'm gonna take this coat off. Ticks love dead bracken, so you've got to be careful of that. OneTigris hammock. Got a nice little zip on it. OneTigris stuff's always top quality. I'm not paid to do this either. This is not a paid video at all. I brought it because I like the look of it. So in the bag, we've got these straps with a load of loops on them. Loads of them. I've heard before they used to only have 4 loops. Now they've got loads. One of these go on each tree. Don't know what height, so I'm just going to guess. I'm only 5'8", so I'll put it to about 6'2", something like that. See if that works. Second strap around the other tree. You just choke it off basically. Push it through. Choke it off. And we're done, that's it. We're gonna have to string the hammock up, but I don't know if these trees are wide enough. Let's have a look at this. I'll put all the statistics as I'm putting it up because I can't remember it off the top of my head. I did read it, but I've got a memory like a sieve, so. I do know that only one side opens, the other side doesn't. It has got a fly net. I think that seems about right. So we're strapped up onto these carabiners. There's your hammock with a fly net. These you can peg it out so it doesn't move and sway. But I've never slept in a hammock, so I ain't got a clue. It might be the worst mistake I ever made. Hopefully not. They call this a ridge, this bit, onto this little carabiner. And you can tighten it up at this end with this little clasp here. You just pull it and it puts sag in the hammock, or less sag if you undo it, which I think is pretty smart. So I'm going to open it up as it is and just sit in it and hopefully it doesn't collapse. Are you ready? Unzip it from the one side, chuck it over. This inner layer goes over the top of you, but it's attached to the hammock on the inside. You roll it up into a little bag apparently at the top. Please hold me. Oh. That's not too bad. Better take my boots off, I think. Don't want to be dirtying it up, do we? Oh. I see why people use hammocks now. They are so comfortable. Oh. I'm actually really impressed. It's really nice. That is wide, very wide. Probably get 2 in there, which I don't think is a good idea, but this bag, what it comes in, you hang it from the ridgeline on the inside of the tent. Gives you some pockets, big pocket there, a couple pockets as well on the back of it, or the front. There we go. So the bag's hung on there for your stuff. Your fly sheet goes over. The zips feel really smooth. They're not catching or nothing. You think they would on a material this thin, but it doesn't. This is another OneTigris product. It's a blanket basically, but it goes on the outside rather than on the inside. It's meant to work. Logically it should, because you're off the floor and you don't want this touching you, I believe. You want to have a bit of sag underneath you. So if it touches you, you get cold, apparently. You need an air gap between it. YouTube is full of knowledge. Gone for the camo look as well. Don't ask why, I just thought it looked good. These, I believe, just attach onto the carabiner or onto here. Try here first. Like that, yeah. And all the way underneath to the other side. Don't look too bad at all, I don't think. We've got a tarp to put up next. That should be interesting. This is also the OneTigris tarp. These pegs don't look too bad. fish hook sort of things, but they look pretty well made, to be fair. We've got plenty of cordage with those little clasps on them as well. That'll be handy. I'm just going to put a bow line in it, I think, yeah. I'm going to do a bow line and feed it through and just choke it off. So a little bow line, one little circle, like so. Back under and through the hole, around the back, and then back through the hole. Like so, and then pull them all together. And that is a bow line, if it focuses. All I'm going to do is feed that through the loop. You just feed the other end straight through your bow line knot and choke it off. Essentially what you're doing is creating a running bow line. They're probably not right camping techniques, but they are tree surgery knots. A little bit of a wrap. Off to the other end, tighten that up, and hopefully it's above the hammock. There we go. On this side at the back, I'll put it at an angle. And then instead of doing a running bow line, I've just put a normal bow line onto the knot there and just put it through the loop basically. And this little system, obviously, that tightens it up so you can tighten it and slacken it off into a peg into the ground. Walking through it. It's massive. That's the back side up. But the front, I want it to be like a big, like lean-to basically, like an awning. So I want it sitting up in the air like this. Brought this little thing off Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. It's not the best. I'm used to Silky's proper ones, but I need something that folded away into the panniers, and that is perfect. It seems all right. I'm gonna cut this dead standing down here, look. Not this big one there, look, the one next to it. And then use those to prop the tarp up. Same again. That's plenty high enough. Is that one too short now? Of course it is. I've got one, I need another one. Aha! This one should suffice. It's not a silver birch, it's a pine. It'd be dead if it's drawn out. Put this away so I don't cut myself. Probably a very good idea. Now we've got our 2 sticks. I'm going to prop this end up so it gives us a nice hot awning. It's one side up. These clasps are awesome. Just pull them through. They'd be nice if they was made out of aluminium. And what they do, there's little teeth at the back. They grip into it like that. And that'll do nicely. Look at this. Tons of room. At the back, I wanted it to go down for a bit of wind protection, but I wanted air to come underneath as well. So that's perfect. If you wanted it completely blocked, you just do everything lower. That's my theory. Also got these cool little hanging lanterns. Cheap again, Amazon. Put the link in the description. They can go on here, I reckon. I'm liking it already, it's cool. Get the table and chair set up. I think I'm going to do a sandwich. That's a good idea. Anyone would think I'm sponsored by OneTigris, but I'm not. Everything I've got is OneTigris. They are a good brand though. If you are watching OneTigris, sponsor me, please. Chairs are brilliant. You've seen it on the other videos, or if you haven't, go and have a look. We'll set this up. I'm not going to go through this because you've seen it all before. There's the chair. OneTigris again. This is the twig stove. I do love twig stoves. Free fuel, and they've put together so easy and they're flat packed to nothing. But you've got to have the wood to do it. Or a trangia burner, that works. Bit tricky to set up your first time, I guess, but once you've got it, you're laughing. Your bottom plate so you don't burn the ground. Goes on the bottom, obviously, and your grill plate, it goes one above. And obviously the front goes on the front. And if you've done it right, it should all just slide together nicely. And now we have a little twig stove. Brilliant. Now I would make a cup of tea, but I didn't bring any water or tea bags or sugar, so I can't do that. But I have brought spam. So I'm going to grab some wood, well, twigs, cook a spam sandwich. Luckily for us, we've got loads of dead wood on the ground and in the lower canopies of the pine trees. So we've got plenty of fuel to make our spam sandwich. You want to get the ones out of the trees, because if they're on the ground, they'll collect moisture and they'll just smoke and burn horribly. We've also got these little wood balls. They're brilliant, especially for starting fires. But we're going to clear the ground first, because I don't want to burn the ground. All the ashes will be contained inside this. Ground's clear. A little bit here, but it'll be contained. These wood balls, I'll just break them up a little bit. The old ferro rod. It's been a while since I've used this. There we go. Into there with that. Get a few of the lighter twigs, I reckon. First. How good's this setup though? Well, I think it's brilliant. I really do. It's really cool. I like it. I love spam. Probably too much for one person though. There we go. Now in the rubbish bag, pop it seal. Just a smidgen of extra virgin olive oil. That's plenty. Time to cut a few buns up. I haven't got any butter, but I don't think we need any anyway. Not with spam. I think we're ready with our spam now. Some people think it's a poor man's food. Probably is. It's some of the best camping food you'll ever have. I need a better pair of tongs because they're really hard to grab stuff with these. I'm going to put 2 on each. Whatever I don't eat, I don't eat. Hot. Spread them out nice. Red sauce with spam every time. Every time. Beautiful. Oh yes. There's something about cooking in the woods and simple food like this. It's great. Unhealthy, but great. Well, I didn't eat all of it, but I chucked the bread and a little bit of spam for the foxes that's all around here. Let the wildlife have a little bit of a delicacy once in a while, eh? All the rubbish goes in this bag. Time to extinguish this fire properly and clean this pan out. Cover the earth back up like you've never been here. Here's a good tip for you. If you're ever out alone in the woods or anything like that, always send someone to know where you are all the times. I use What 3 Words. It's a brilliant app. Send that to the missus. She knows exactly where I am.
Yeah, you're going to stay in it tonight?
I don't know, I'd like to, but where I am, it's a bit, there are people walking past and stuff, so I've got to be careful, really.
Yeah.
I'm only here to test it out, really.
Mhm.
It's really cool. It's really, really cool. I like it a lot. Letting you know where I am, anyway.
All right, then. Well, letting me know what you decide to do.
Okay.
All right. I'll speak to you in a bit, then.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I'm not sure whether to camp here tonight, but I'm going to have a nap. I'm just testing it out because I was that excited. But yeah, I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to hit some of those places on the Tet in Wales and camp in the woods like this. It'll be awesome. Really looking forward to it. I'm going to clean this fire up anyway, and then I'm going to have a little nap. That's what I'm going to do. Have a nap. Baby wipes. Camper's best friend. They've got all sorts of uses. I'll do all the washing up with this. Everything. What a brilliant setup though. So happy with it. I think it's awesome. I think it'll be good for winter camping. Let me know in the comments. I think it will. You're off the ground. You're sheltered. Obviously got the hot tent as well. I'm trying to think of a lighter option. Brilliant little knife this is. I've had it years. Full tang. Everything else, split wood with it and everything. I have got a bigger knife in there, but if it's too big, use an axe, don't you? All goes in these little pouches the missus made. Keep everything organised. This is fully extinguished now, gone. I suppose just empty that. It's always a good idea to tip water on it just in case, but I haven't got any. But I know that it's completely dead. If it's cold to the touch, there's no fire. There's no smoke, no fire. Cover your ground back up. Like you've never been there. Just this last bit to wash up, and then I'm going to have a quick nap because I'm knackered. That food has proper done me in. There we go. All packed to our little cooker. So peaceful here. It's great. I love being in the woods. Probably why I chose to be a tree surgeon. Even though I never worked in the woods, it was always domestic trees or on the rail or whatever else it would be. Power lines, but I'm out of all that now. I'm no longer a tree surgeon. So being in the woods now is a real pleasure. I've swapped a chainsaw for a tablet. Everything I do now is on a computer, pretty much. Let's see how comfortable it is. That is the coolest thing I've ever brought. Brilliant. It's getting to that time of day now where I think I've got to pack it away, go home and be with the kids. But I've enjoyed it this afternoon. It's been great. Happy with the setup. It's brilliant. Really happy. Spacious, loads of room. If anything, I'll test the underquilt, but I think I might get the other underquilt that's got more padding as well. We'll see. Happy. Really happy. Let's get it packed away. Happy days. Well, I've enjoyed this. I hope you guys have as well. What a spot, eh? What a spot. All cleaned up. We're done. Yep. Oh, nearly crashed that again today. Let's go. Some people will know where this is, but I can't tell you. A little bit of a pop from the exhaust. You must admit, it is a nice spot, isn't it? I haven't been that way before. Maybe next time. See you later, guys.